interesting one, especially coming in from the Congress party who are awaiting the presidential elections there. Now it seems that Shashi Tharoor could be in the running for the next president, where Tharoor now makes a bid for the next Congress president post, and Congress leader is also, according to sources, saying that he could be in the running and he is contemplating to contest the Congress president poll. Straight away going across to Samia, there's Samia, interesting there. However, he is yet to take a final call on it. At least we know that versus the Gandhis, there could be Shashi Tharoor who could be making that call.
Well, it's going to be very, very interesting times ahead, Amita, because if the Congress party is always claiming that that is the only political party carrying on internal election through a free and fair process of election, then they should be prepared and open to having a contender as well. But what I can tell you right now is that the entire process of trying to convince Rahul Gandhi to come back as the Congress president is still on. He hasn't really agreed to it. But in the meanwhile, the G23 leaders are very, very clear that if there is going to be a Congress president who is going to be a rubber stamp, somebody who's going to be working on for the direction of the Gandhis, then they would want to also field a candidate for a contest. Let there be a contest has been the concept of the G23 leaders. Now, interestingly, Shashi Tharoor has been lying low in the sense he's not making public statements as such. Even Ghulam Nabi Azad had resigned. He had not come out and spoken, taking either of the sides. Having said that, there is a large consensus because the Congress party a few years ago had carried out an internal survey of sorts, and the most popular leader suited for the post of Congress president wasn't Rahul Gandhi. The second in line was Shashi Tharoor. He is a popular leader, of course, on social media and otherwise. He's popular with the youth as well. That is the reason why it's going to look more fitting if Shashi Tharoor decides to contest elections. And the G23 leaders are very, very clear that if it is not going to be an experienced leader who's going to be a full-time, their operative parties, they want a full-time Congress president who can work towards the reform and the resurrection of the party.
Right.
Unless happens in the name of Ashok Gehlot, they did build some sort of a consensus. But Ashok Gehlot
the question, another one that also arises there, Samia, is will it lead to a further divide within the party? Because there have been some leaders, especially like Mallikarjun Kharge, saying that they would force Rahul Gandhi to become the president, but there are others as well who are actually contemplating, like Shashi Tharoor, to take up that challenge and to be a part of the electoral process. For the moment, thank you very much, Samia, for joining in. Let's get you on